Hey, what's happening? It's going to be a great week on the video this week. I've got a lot of stuff going on with, you're going to see some of the meals I did, got some barbecue and things like that, but I had also a workout with the one and only Arnold Schwarzenegger on Saturday at Gold's. I talk about that. Also, sleep, rest, way better sleep. So make sure you're watching it to the end. As I wrap up, I give you my week's results and talk about some key things I did for sleep and protocol that really seemed to help me this week, especially with strength. So, and my numbers, keeping them in line too. So important, rest. All right, enjoy. Day one, and it is arms day. Did everything inside today. It's really full. I'm going to try not to repeat my epic fail last week of my cold plunge turning off in 84 degrees. So I just finished arms. I'm going to do crunches. There we go. I got to add a little more weight to it. And we're going to get some crunch happening and make this a full workout day. Hope you're doing well and watching your blood sugars. I always notice when I change my sensor, my blood sugar numbers go up some. As it gets a little out of whack, and it takes about a day for it to come down. So if that's happening to you, that's just sort of normal. I wear a Dexcom G7, which I love, and it really helps me out. So, you know, it's just part of it. Anyway, we're at Gold's Gym. We're at Venice Beach. This is day one of my weight loss journey. Lost a little more weight last week. Excited, and I'm going to do a fast day, long one. I might clock in around 20 to 23 hours, somewhere in there. Going to the hockey game tonight. Get you some footage from there too. Let's crush this. Let's go. All right, I'm back on day two. I had a really bad night last night. I had a low with my blood sugar, so I had to take some glucose tablets in the middle of the night. And what sucks about that is you gotta sit and wait till they regulate. You don't want to go too high because then you're going to take some insulin to level it off. And so you're trying to play a little game about exactly where do I need to get to make this work. So that makes for a really poor night of sleep. And I've been banging on sleep lately and everything else. So today I adjusted in my workout and I'm going light, but I'm doing really rapid sets and reps. So I'm doing that, wake my body up, get it going. We're going to push through today. I did back instead of chest. Chest takes a lot of energy from me, heavy pushing. So then tomorrow I'll get a good night's sleep tonight. Tomorrow I'll be back in here and get the chest going. So there's the program. It's never easy with type 2 diabetes, I'm telling you. So that's why we need to beat this and just get completely off of all the meds. So we're working on it and helping others get there too. So hopefully this was some good inspiration for you if you ever have one of those kind of nights like I just had. And I was at a hockey game too, and I'm a huge hockey fan, so that sucked even more. Anyways, let's get through this and get going. Just waiting to get on a crunch machine in room 2 here at Gold's. I just finished shoulders. Hey Doug, how you doing, man? That's a big boy right there. If you can see him, I don't know where he went. Anyways, great workout day. I did shoulders, actually, one of the exercises with the one and only Arnold Schwarzenegger. So when you have a workout and you're doing sets with Arnold, yeah, it's a pretty good day. So this is what we're doing. Gonna get some shoulders in, right? Some crunches in because I missed this because I was a little sick. So hope you're doing well too. Let's go Saturday, Gold's Gym, Venice Beach. So today it is a success story with the cold plunge. You can see the ducks already in, enjoying. You can see the water's clean and clear. So now we're gonna jump in and I'm gonna get my cold plunge time in, which I've been missing. Last week it was an ultimate fail because my power had flipped and therefore my chiller, which sits over there, was off and it was 84 degrees. No such luck today. So we are going to get at it and get some, I'm gonna do 14-15 minutes today and it's gonna be in the mid 40s. So, well, I'm gonna try. We're gonna see what happens. Let's go. Back by popular demand, it is Philly cheesesteak in a bowl on Saturday, gym. cold plunge, and now this. So I'm just wrapping up about an 18-hour fast. I actually had some veggies with it today. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but today I did. So hockey game tonight. We'll get this in today and see what dinner beholds. But first meal of the day after a fast. Let's do this. You know what I love about shopping is the bright color of the veggies. You got to make sure you're picking the right vegetables, but I'm going to have a really healthy week of eating. I'm going to jump into some steak, some salads, some complex carbs off the veggies. It's going to be a good week as far as food goes. Looking at chicken, what else? We got steak. I love steak. I'm going to make steak tonight along with a beautiful wedge salad, so we'll see how that goes. It's going to be a great week of food, keeping it low carb, maybe even going a little carnivore-ish near the end of the week. We'll see. Let's do this. Why do we not want this? Why do we not want this? Why do we want this? Simple. Wild caught is much better than the farm raised, because farm raised means they're in a little pen, and guess what they're eating? Which means somewhere along the way, so are you. We want the wild caught. We don't want them eating their own feces, which is often what happens, and especially with tilapia, with the fish. So stick with the wild caught always when you can. All right, preparing Sunday for Monday and Tuesday. I'm meal prepping. I got bacon and a omelet with jalapenos, cheddar, and Swiss cheese. So I break it up into two, let it cool down. I'll take it to work, heat it up, eat it at my desk while I get my day going. And this is how I'm starting the week. It's going to be a really good week. I got a lot of groceries today, so I'm going to meal prep a ton of stuff. The grill will be fired up in a minute. All right, kind of an interesting week because we had wins and we had losses. So, and again, I like to keep this completely transparent. So let's talk about some of the wins. Much better sleep this week. Got sleep scores. I have a sleep number bed, so my scores were, I've had a 95. I think that's the best sleep number I've ever had. I also had a 86. This morning I had an 86. So I've been getting some good rest. What I did is I cooled my room down, and that really made a big difference. Got a good cold plunge in. You saw my video where my cold plunge had accidentally turned off, so it was 84 degrees. Got my cold plunge in, was craving it and loved it. I stayed in so long, I started to tingle. So that might have been a little long, but I really, really wanted to make sure I got the cold plunge done when I did. What else? Of course, the workout with Arnold, that was great. So I was at Gold's and doing a shoulder workout. Arnold has a bodyguard with him who really watches over him, and it's kind of nice to see, because at this point, you know, he doesn't want to be messed with, and you know, he'll talk to people. I've had conversations with Arnold, so he and I are really cool, and his bodyguard has seen that. So yeah, we did the lat machine together, and it's just great training with them. You know, let's go, come on, let's go. I talked about being on over 7,000 units of insulin, gaining 150 pounds, and Arnold was saying, yeah, these are the things that happen, and we have to just take what happened and work with it and deal with it and go. And I'm reading his book, or listening to his book right now, which I really like. And he talks about hard work, and that's a big part of this type 2 diabetes challenge, is hard work. Just put your head down and go and do it. Stop with the you know, the excuses and the shortcuts and everything else. You've got to work hard. And so we were talking about that, and I was talking with him about the weight loss and stuff. So just very motivating to work out with somebody like that. I've done arms there before with Lou Ferrigno, and now I've done shoulders with Arnold. So I don't know. I mean, where else do you go from there if you're a fan? You know, growing up as I was as a kid, watching, you know, all those competitions and stuff like that. When, you know, with my friends in a dungeon of a gym up in Canada, you know, we used to talk about him all the time and his stuff and everything. And then, of course, pumping iron and things. So, I mean, it was probably the greatest experience I've ever had in a gym anywhere in the world, obviously. So it was good. Weight, I gained about a pound, and I did because I got off track a couple of days, you know, and it's always when you don't have the preparation. You know, I run 2 companies. They're basically startups, and, you know, it's a lot of work. And so I just found myself in situations where I had to scramble to get something to eat because I didn't want my blood sugar to drop. and then you go the opposite. You go too far one way, and you don't have any insulin, so you can't level it out. So that was a fail a couple of times. One thing I like, though, I find when I'm eating, and if it's not clean, I don't feel all that great after, and I like that. So I've been eating clean so much that my body's adapted to it, and it's telling me, hey, wake up, jackass, you've got to do this. So that was a win for me, a real big win, even though it was a fail. So this week, back on track. I already started the week with a nice steak last night, and I made a wedge salad at my house. So this morning I had an omelet with jalapenos and some bacon. So we're kicking off the week really, really strong. I can't wait to get back into the gym this week. I feel good. I feel stronger. And I'm seeing my strength come up too, shoulders especially, going from doing nothing on a bar to, putting a couple plates on the machine on each side. That's big for me. So, you get the victories, you get the wins, you get the losses, but it's all real. So just so you can see what's really happening in a weight loss journey. This is why I think these videos are so important. Let's go get it. I hope you're getting some inspiration from this. Do something on your side about doing some weight loss. And make sure you get the sun in your eyes early in the day. That's why I'm kind of facing it right now. I love this. Check out the Huberman Lab podcast if you want to know why that is so important. But I love it, and I sleep way better at night. It's probably part of it too. So let's crush it this week, and we'll be back at it.